So now let's talk about things that hold heat. What I have here are casserole dishes. I have a small one, a medium one, and a larger one. And you can get these casserole dishes at any of your local Target or Walmart. So the important thing here is many times I pan fry things and it's still not cooked, so I will put it in and put it in the oven. Or if I make a casserole, glass is perfect. Easy to clean, does well with the heat in the oven. The next thing I like to have is baking sheets. These are actually cookie baking sheets, odd enough. This is only $3 at Walmart. So there's 3 sizes here. Very often I like to run my broiler in the oven, and I like to use these. They're sort of flimsy, but it doesn't matter because I just put like a small piece of meat and put it in the oven. It's pretty simple. So here are some miscellaneous utensils. First thing I have is a thermometer. So this is the most important thing you can have in your kitchen, because there are times you cook a steak or a roast and you want to know if it's done or not. They have that touch test. But sometimes, if you're not comfortable with the touch test, what you can do is open this up, stick it in, and get the thermometer. Because there are different temperatures of when meat should be cooked. The second thing, this is sort of a nice to have, this is a probe thermometer. If you cook a lot of roasts, you have to have this. So what this is you stick this in the diagonal into your meat, and this goes outside your oven. And you set the temperature when it's done by. Because there are times where you hear a recipe for roast is, cook at 350 for an hour, right? And then when you take it out, it's well done. You're like, what's going on? The problem here is different ovens run in different temperatures. And the only way to know when your meat is cooked at the right time is to use a probe thermometer to figure out what temperature it's at. Next thing is to have measuring cups. So you have measuring cups here. If you're in the United States, using cups here. And then measurements for smaller things like tablespoons. Other random things are you need to have a colander and a can opener. But the thing is, for here, you need to have gloves. So here are 2 pair of mitts here, but what I like to have is welding gloves. So you're like, what on earth, welding gloves? The thing is, if I'm holding a 400-degree roast, this thing is not going to work. This thing can take a lot of heat really well, because I've burned myself using these flimsy cotton gloves before. The last thing is an apron. It may sound weird, for some people to think about using an apron, but when you're cooking, things are going to splash at you, and you want to protect your skin and your shirt. So let's go over things that produce heat. So here we have an oven, right? Pretty easy. You have a stove here, and there's 2 features on here. You bake and you broil. But to know how to broil is something very important to use. So when you bake, you put your stuff in, and the heat comes on, right? But when you broil, only the top burner turns on. So think about it as upside down gas grilling. And sometimes when you want to sear something, you actually can use the broil function. Very useful. Next thing we have here is a toaster oven. It's just like an oven except smaller and smaller task. And lastly, your microwave. So here you have it. We know we've been through a very quick blitz through everything, but the goal here is really just to get you familiar of hearing some of these terms as we go forward towards these cooking videos. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.
I go walking on my own. I think better when I'm all alone. I don't want you to miss me. I'm just taking some time, keeping them off the phone. I don't know what I've been through. Figure I'll be alright. It's happening all the time. It's crazy now, I wonder, was I really that close to being lonely? Are we really that far away? Tell me, darling, I wanna believe it's true, 'cause I'm still falling. So many more words to say. They're waiting for you, waiting for you. It's Night I saw you in a dream. Won't you stay with me? Promise you won't leave. The morning never comes clean. Try to keep you around, keep the memory alive in me. Wake me from this nightmare. No, it won't be the same. I don't know my name. Oh, lead me to my memories of all that you were. Will I see you again? Are we really that far away? Tell me, darling, I wanna believe it's true, 'cause I'm still falling. So many more words to say. They're waiting for you. Waiting for you. Are we really that far away? Tell me, darling, I wanna believe